Oh, the BAM Show is back for its 12th mock draft of the mock draft season. We've been going hard body at this. We've done specific types of mock drafts. Today, we're going to let the viewers, Mike, select the first pick in the NFL draft. Mike, you ready to get to it, baby?
You damn right.
Smash that like button, y'all. What's going on, 49er faithful? The BAM Show crew is back. It's our Wednesday mock draft edition. Give me them horns again. Mike, are you ready to get into, with 22 days left to go, the 49ers will be on the clock at some point on that Thursday night, selecting, hopefully, with the 11th pick. Are you excited as excited as I am? Like, I'm just curious to know what your excitement level is right now.
I am. And I never get excited for the draft because I feel like it's always a crapshoot, right? Like, I never get this excited as I am right now because I feel like all the players that we fall in love with, we never go and get none of them. And now I'm like, nah, I'm going to fall in love with some players, and they're going to get at least one of these guys that I like. We got 11 choices, right? Like, I got to be able to nail one out of the top 150. Right, like I got to be able to do this, so I'm really excited.
It's top 100. After that, it's I don't know where you get the top 150 from. If you like fourth round, okay, but top 100, that's the goal. The goal is to get as many players in the top 100 we can get. Shout out to the Breezy Bunch crew out there, and if you want to become a member of the Breezy Bunch crew, if you're watching this on your desktop, just click on that join button. Boom, boom, boom. It'll take you right there. I see Boats in the building says I'm excited for this draft, which I normally don't. As it's all a big crapshoot, and it is. This is what Mike.
Did he just
said.
like quote my? Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, like
that's wild.
It's a crapshoot, but it comes down. It's not all just a crapshoot though, because you do prepare. You do have a preparation, lots of scouting, lots of stuff goes into it, and then you play the game. Like, who falls?
So it's a game of a game of a game, right? Like
it's a game. It's just a game.
Watching the film, falling in love with the prospects, and then after you fall in love with the prospects, hoping they land on your team. And then if they land on your team, now they got to work out. Like, it's so many games inside of a game inside of a game. They can go out there and get every person that we want them to get. Doesn't mean any of them going to work out on this team, on this scheme, in our dream. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's exciting. And what I've decided to do with you is, as long as I can get one of my guys, I got 3 players every time we draft. As long as I can get one of these guys, I'm excited for the mock draft that we do. I got one guy today right now.
All right. I like that. I like that. It's definitely a game within inside of a game. I just look at it as one big game, and how well can you adjust to the game once you're in the game. It's a game of adjustments, right? So you prep, you put your big board together, and then you're hoping other teams F up, right? Like you missed out on that guy. Oh, he's high on my board, right? Boom, 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 boom. So, Mike, I'm excited. The stuff that's going on with the 49ers, they didn't really address their team in free agency. We got a chance to hear from Kyle Shanahan, Jed York, and John Lynch at the NFL annual owners meeting. I just wanted to get your quick thoughts on all three in a nutshell, man. Like, the Niners are geared up for the draft. I feel like that's where we're going. Like, we just switch your quick thoughts.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of fluff that was thrown in there, but I also don't expect the 49ers to come out and be like, these are our exact plans. We failed at this. We were successful at that. And this is exactly who we're planning on drafting. So, like, you got to take all of that with a grain of salt. I liked how Jed York came out, was pretty concise about his thoughts on extending Brock Purdy and how he felt the system was messed up, how there's guys on NIL deals making more than proven starting quarterbacks in the NFL. I agree with Jed that we shouldn't have to wait until the third year. But then on the flip side, Jed, like, I hear you talking, bro, but ain't Brock Purdy making like 6 times as much as what he was going to make this year because of how well he performed already? So there's something in place where he's making over $5 million this year, where that wasn't the case at all with his original draft pick. So anyway, my point is, you just got to listen to it, try to cipher through what you hear, and take it with a grain of salt.
I agree. And, you know, even with Coach Kyle Shanahan talking about Jake Brendel. I can't imagine. And listen, I'm not looking for anybody to throw anybody under the bus, but I'm also looking for an answer to where you're looking to always improve, right? I felt like when the question was asked about Jake Brendel, I feel like we didn't get a competition vibe from Kyle Shanahan. He talked about how good he was out there on the football field. Now, again, I'm not looking for him to throw the guy under the bus, but why not compete for the center position? You're going to compete for the kicker position, and you had no problem talking about competing for the kicker position, and you even said you might bring in a veteran kicker after, you know what I'm saying, the draft to compete for the kicking position. So I just feel like I wish Kyle would have just left it open to competition and left it at that, and let everybody kind of like use their minds to see where they're going to go.
Even in saying it's going to be an open competition is risky, right? Because
Not
if
really.
everybody fails, okay. All right. I think that you don't go out there and bash your starters regardless of how good or bad they were the previous year.
I didn't say he should bash them. That's not what my take was. I said you can leave it open to as competition, right? He talked about all the good stuff. He didn't have to say anything negative about Jake Brendel. He didn't. He talked about everything that was good. I think my point was just leave it open to as a competition because the offensive line wasn't great. It was all right, but it wasn't great. So your biggest hole, your biggest need is the left guard spot. And I feel like that's where the competition is going to come in. But to say that there's not going to be any competition at the center position or whatever, I mean, I feel like it should just be competition. There's going to be – he had no problem talking about guys competing for the other spots. He even diverted the question talking about freaking defensive players, and the question wasn't even on the defensive players. It was about Jake Brendel. So I understand where you're going with this, Mike, but nah, leave it open as competition. Like, shoot, why not? Like, what's the problem? Like, let everybody know they got a shot at coming in here winning, and nothing is given.
Because saying it's competition is a given. It's a given.
It's not a given. That means you still. If you and I were competing, if our job person said that we were going to come and compete for a spot, how is it a given?
Because
you're saying the competition is a given?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant the spot.
Whether
was a
we
given.
draft some. No. Whether we draft somebody or not, they're all competing for the right to play in that position.
So why is it that you designate competition on one position and not the other?
What position are you talking about? That's
The
not
kicker.
designated competition. Oh, so they did designate competition. We're bringing them in to compete. Well, because that guy that played there last year is coming off of an injury. So, yes, we need assurances.
So is Jake Brendel.
What injury did Jake Brendel have?
He was dealing with arthritis in his knees.
Jake missed games?
He didn't miss games, but he's dealing with injuries.
Well, that's different. That's different. Jake Moody missed games. And when he came back, he didn't look the same. Yeah, we're gonna bring in a veteran. We're gonna let somebody in, and we brought in centers. So it's all the same thing.
What centers did we bring in?
He talked about Hennessy.
That
was a guy that was brought in throughout the year
and going to compete for a guard position. Yes, left guard. Absolutely said that. Sure did. Where is he going to play center, Mike? Just because he played center, that means he's competing to start at left guard. I love it.
Did you hear the same thing I heard?
I did. He talked about the center, the left guard position being Spencer Burford, Matt Hennessy, and Ben Barch. The guys are going to compete for that, not the center.
Maybe all right. Well, maybe I heard it the wrong way then. But Kyle did go out of his way to big up Brendel, and I think that's the right thing because if Brendel's your worst case scenario, you want him to be confident.
I didn't say that was if Jake Moody is your worst case scenario, you want him to be confident too, though, right?
For sure, but he's just a kicker,
and he's just the center.
Nah, there's no just the center.
There is just the center. The kicker actually can give you points. The center doesn't. The kicker is responsible for the most points scored on a team. That position is literally that critical. It literally wins you games or lose you games.
You think a bad kicker or a bad center, which one is more detrimental to your team?
I think you could get away with a bad center if you got a good quarterback that can adjust to it and not get away with a bad kicker. I think the kicker got to be able to kick. Period. Like, you got to make kicks.
That's
And
an interesting take.
I'm all
okay, now wait.
I'm all
That's-
for the
that actually
competition.
makes a lot of sense.
I'm all for competition. Like you said, you think it's what's the word you use? Like it's justified. There's always going to be competition. Like I think there's going to be competition at the quarterback spot. You
No,
brought
I
it.
don't.
You brought in Mac Jones for a reason. I don't think it was just a reason to back up. You want to see what you can get out of Mac Jones. Like, you know what Mac Jones thing is for me? I think, and shout out to everybody that's finally tuned in. Y'all late. But you want to know what's cool about the Mac Jones thing? And let me know if you agree with it or disagree with this, Mike. I think Kyle only signed Mac Jones to prove that his assessments on Mac Jones were correct.
This was the biggest. This is going to be the biggest "I told you so" for somebody in this front office. Somebody.
Nope. I disagree. I think that somebody gone. I think the somebody is gone. It might not be somebody. It might.
No.
What if Trey Lance was an Adam Peters guy? What I'm just saying, like, what if maybe that somebody that was in the front office is out?
No, what I'm saying is somebody in that building currently either talked Kyle out of Mac Jones or was talking Kyle into Mac Jones,
But I'm
and
saying,
somebody else talked them into Trey. So this is going to be the, see, I told you.
But my thing is, what if that somebody is no longer here?
Nah, because Mac Jones wouldn't be here. This is still somebody's I told you. I'm with you in your way of thinking. Somebody is going to get it off. Somebody's going to get it off at the end of the season. Like, I told you. Either he's not good or he is good. Somebody has like a thing. Like, he's either really good for somebody or he's really bad for somebody. And when it's all said and done, they're going to be like, I told you.
I see what you're saying. Brock Purdy, please be healthy for all 17 games.
You try to get me to bite.
No, I'm not.
No,
I just listen. Let me just. I'm all in on my guy Brock. I've been screaming, pay this man. Shut all this crap down. Let Brock show up to OTAs and wherever he got to show up to, ready to go. Let him work out. I want all of that to be done. Like, I want Brock to be the guy. I'm praying once they pay Brock that everything goes smooth. But he's the insurance policy, and if something happens, I'm curious to know who that I told you so guy is, Mike. That's what I want to get. That's what I'm trying to get out of you. But you're trying to. You about as bad as Jake Brindle.
I think Jake, according to Kyle, Jake Brindle was great. So, I mean, I'll be as bad as great Jake.
I see my man. I think you're right. I think you're right. I never said that Brindle wasn't that the center isn't important to the scheme. It's not what I said.
No. So I didn't finish my thoughts on that. I do agree with you, right? A bad center is harder to replace than a bad kicker. However, a kicker, the position is more important because it's a direct effect of points every drive. We've actually seen games where the Niners didn't have a kicker and we had to go for two every time, and it was just like throwing farts in the wind. Like, they weren't going to go anywhere. It was going to dissipate before it got anywhere. So we've seen it. I understand what you're saying.
If we had a good center, I'd be all in on this kicker.
You think Jake was Brad?
Do I think Jake was bad?
Brindle. Sorry, not Moody. You think Jake? Jake
I forgot
Brindle
they were
was
both
bad?
named Jake. Oh gosh, just that quick.
My bad.
Do I think Jake was bad?
Bad.
That's what I said. Did I say Brad or say bad?
No, I want to make sure that we are focusing on the question. Do we think Jake Brindle was bad?
I think Jake Brindle was bad. I know he was ranked 19th out of 31.
I don't know where he was ranked. I'm
just telling you. He's where he ranked 19th out of 31 centers or 37 centers. 37 centers. You could probably say 32 because some of those centers didn't play a lot of snaps. Jake Brindle played 1,000 snaps. He was piss poor in pass protection, and he was okay in run blocking. So at the end of the day, that was Jake Brindle in a nutshell. Now, what you watched on film was him lost. So either he didn't know his responsibilities on some of the plays. And you know what?
That's terrifying. Never mind.
Nah, that's the movie. I need to see part 3 too because part 3 is out, The Terrifier, and I'm not watching it. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. It is terrifying though, Mike. We're gonna get to this mock draft, guys. Give us 2 minutes. And get y'all first pick ready because we're gonna let you guys vote. Mike, you gotta
Yeah.
you get to. Are we doing the first three? We see the name of the player.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
How many? Well, it depends on how many. I can't see how many people are watching right now.
We got about 100 people watching right now.
Oh,
so.
we should probably up it to first 5 then.
The first 5. Okay, I see what you're saying. It's just
Give
that I
them some more
think
time.
the majority everybody's watching on X, and X don't participate in this stuff.
Okay,
But I do
okay,
have we
all
do
right.
have one X watcher right now. So
Okay.
all right, let me get my facts straight because I got comments saying that I be saying the wrong stuff, and I want to make sure I get my stuff right. So let me.
I think
let
it's
me
going to
make sure
depend
he
on
was-
where you look for the
I'm
ranking
gonna
for
I'm
Jake
gonna look
Brindle.
on PFF, which is where I normally go, and I'm going to show everybody. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and that's cool. I don't have a problem
Now,
being wrong.
while Wayne is doing that, right, I saw a serviceable center. What I saw that was the biggest consistency in Jake Brindle was his inconsistency, right? There'd be some plays where Jake looked like he's that dude at center and pass pro and getting to the second level and blocking. And there's other times where Wayne said it exactly perfect. The dude just seemed lost. He would be out there with nobody to block and just standing around. Put a hat on somebody, bro. You should never just be standing still. Go out there and get after somebody. And if you are standing still, you should be slowly getting closer to your quarterback to make sure nobody's coming in from an awkward angle. There were times where he was just standing around out there. He was extremely inconsistent. He was consistently inconsistent throughout the year. And so that's what my biggest issue is with Jake Brindle.
All right, so there are 40 centers here that were graded, okay? And Jake Brindle finished 17th out of 40. Now, I took some of those guys off because some of those guys didn't play. They played like 300 snaps, 400 snaps. So I could set the
Is that the
minimum.
snap count on the right side? Or
Yeah,
is the,
where it says offense right here. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, but Brindle graded. I mean, and being 17th with a 65 grade, ugh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, look, I don't care about. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like PFF, but they do watch film. So they grade
Okay, so
on.
the snap count is to the right of the last grade there. So that
This is the snap
1,072.
Yeah, Jake
off-
Brindle
yeah,
played over
okay.
1,000 snaps. Yep. So 17th, all right. He finished with an overall 65 grade. And if you look to the right, you can see pass protection right here
That's wild.
is 55.1 and run blocking is 71.6. Listen,
It goes
I
to
know
what
y'all
just
don't
said.
like when I do shows and they're not live, but I got a whole show breaking down Jake Brindle. Just go watch it. That's what you do. All right, super simple. All right, Mike, let's get to this mock draft because I'm dumb excited and we're gonna let them pick. Like you know what I mean? I think that's what's even cool, right? Not the you guys aren't gonna get to do the full mock draft, but you guys will get a chance to pick that first pick. That way, we can't get thrashed in the comment section, Mike, because I'm tired of getting
Now,
yelled at about not.
Make sure we got all the settings right. The randomness. We want
You see
less
it?
randomness. You got
Can you
everything
see
in
it?
the middle.
Can you see
Yep.
it?
The speed. Are we
Just to
doing
make sure
turbo?
You can see it. We are not gonna do. I mean, well, let's move it down to right here. No trading in the first round either. No trading in the first round. That'd take forever. All right. They had a 51 pass block grade. 55.1 pass block grade. No, you can't trade down.
But his grade kind of spoke, and his ranking kind of speaks to exactly what I said. There were times where he looked good, and there were times where he looked terrible.
He's the middle of the pack.
He's the middle of the pack. Does that mean that we can't get better? No. But does that mean that we can't improve? Also, no. However, we should bring people in. There should be bodies in there to compete with him. Period. And I don't think that they're going to look at somebody playing the center position with Team 2 who's dominating and be like, you know what? Yeah, Jake was just so good last year. We're not going to make this a competition. Absolutely not. Because Jake Brindle should be considered for the guard position as well. Now, what I wouldn't want is a guy who looked lost as many times as he did on film last year being a guard, because a lot of times guards don't have anybody over them. They got to help out either the center or the tackle. And if he was standing there as a center with nothing to do, imagine what he's going to be doing as a guard. That's all I'm saying.
My biggest gripe with Jake Brindle, and then Mike, you can read the super chat from our boy Slick. My biggest gripe wasn't the fact that he looked lost on film. And I know y'all can slap me, whatever. I'm cool with that. My biggest gripe was the 10 penalties. And those 9 of them 10 penalties was after an explosive play. So it was either a first down or way more than a first down or a touchdown. One of Deebo Samuel's touchdowns got called back because of a penalty on Jake Brendel. Like, those things right there, Mike, I don't know if that's fundamental, but that right there is my biggest gripe. And if he could get half of 10, he'll be that much better as a center. Like, less penalties.
That also explains why his grade was so low.
Absolutely.
In pass protection.
As pass protection.
If they all happen on passing downs, PFF takes like 3 points from you.
They take like 30 points, bro. Good luck climbing back out of that hole, dog.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Slick, man. He gave us that first super chat of the show. Y'all keep those super chats coming. Let's see what y'all got out there. He says, "Hey Kyle, don't ever disrespect me dressed like Jimmy 2 times at the coaches
bro,
meeting."
I like the fit, bro. I'm not even going to I like the fit. It was a Miami fit. Now, with the no shave.
You know what the fit reminded me of, bro? You ever see like the old Italian movies and all the Italian? Wait, hear me out. All the Italian people are dressed in the black or blue suits, right? Super sharp. and then here comes the Polish or the Irish guy that got like the tan. Like, I'm with them, but I'm not them. Like,
I like the fit. I like the fit, man. I like the fit. You know why? Because I'm different with the fits. So I like the fit. The fit was dope. It was way better than last year's fit. It was way better, in my opinion. But Slick, that is funny. Jimmy 2 times. I love it. Thank you for the super chat contribution. Jackson Knox is in the building as well. Member for 23 months says, hello, everyone. Hope you guys are well. Shout out to all the members of the Breezy Bunch crew. Cynthia joining in. If I didn't get to you, first of all, I made a comment about them being late. And you guys know, I'll just be messing around with y'all. I have order in my head, and when stuff don't happen in the order and I got to go back, it just throw me off whack. But at the end of the day, I appreciate everybody for being in here. You know what I'm saying? Like
we weren't
1,000%.
late.
No. They were late to the chat, so I couldn't give them their shout outs on time, is what I'm saying. Rob D says, that wasn't personal, Breezy. It depends on where you look. Now Google says 23rd out of 64. You're right. That's what Mike was saying. It comes down to where you're looking to get your stats. I didn't.
But 34 out of 64 is still barely above the top half. It's the same thing.
That's better than half.
No, but 17 out of 20 is still better than half.
17.
That means.
Out of
17 out of 40. It was 40.
Yeah.
It's still better than half because that means 20 was half. This would have been 32 was half. So it's still about the same thing.
Please, somebody remind me to put a marker when we start this because I already know the negative comments I'm going to get for us talking for 22 and a half minutes before we start the mock draft. I already know. But we did that because I'm hoping one of my picks, I'm drafting the center. I don't give a about Kyle Shanahan and his Jake Brendel. Love Jake, but Jake, man, if you can't move like we move, just like that, your behind could go back somewhere else, all right? And I know we got him for 2 more years, all right? Super chat contribution coming in right now from Jax Knox in the building. Great show. Keep up the dope work. Talk to you soon. Thank you, Jax. Appreciate the super chat contribution as well. All right, Mike, they are on the clock. I'm going to give them, they don't get 7 minutes anymore. We were going to give them, how much time again, Mike, do we have?
When we do our last one, we have it all broken down as far as how
I forgot the first round time. Is it 10 minutes?
Yeah, in real life, yes, it's 10 minutes. Okay. We got that. Oh, we had it pinned. You unpinned my joint?
Oh, no, I can't unpin your stuff. How am I unpin your stuff? Now, I'm going to tell you what's going on. These mock drafts have been out of sync, out of whack. I mean, I saw Jahdae Barron go 1 to the Titans. I saw no quarterbacks go. This is about to be crazy fugazi. Here we go. We're starting the clock. And, again, we're not trading up or we're not going to trade down out of the first round. Mike and I handle that trade. So if you guys can see, all right, who's available, let's go ahead and pull that up. All right, you got Jahad Campbell, Mike Green. All right. You know what? These are the people that were picked. That's how we're going to do it. Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, Will Campbell, Jahdae Barron, Mason Graham, Tyler Warren, Armand Membu, Ted McMillan, Will Johnson. So, Mike, you said the first 5 names of that player is who we drafted. All right. So, first 5. Mike, you got to help me because I see 1 Campbell I see 2 Campbells, 3 Campbells, James Pierce.
No. So Lawson Smith is writing twice. So you got 2 Campbells. Oscar and Lawson Smith have Campbell.
I'm going to shut up. Mike, you got this.
Pierce.
James
And then I
Pierce.
see Campbell Green by Jedi. So that's 3 for Campbell.
Oh, my gosh.
2 for Green.
I see a Kenneth Grant.
I see 2 for Pierce.
Mike, this is why 5 is too much for me, bro. Like, you're the worst. Like 5?
We haven't got to 3 yet. Oh, I'll go Campbell. Final off. There you go. That makes it 3. That's just
so
we'll
all right. So
three.
for the first pick, we're going. No, we said we got to go. We're going to go 3 or 5.
Well, because I don't think we're going to get to 5.
Okay,
right.
So first pick of this mock draft, voted on by you, those that are watching live on the
Y'all
YouTube
did not learn
channel.
from taking linebackers from Alabama in the first round, huh? Y'all just
Oh, you going to start that?
right?
You going to start that?
That's what we doing.
That's
No,
what you're
I ain't
starting?
starting shit. They started it.
Go ahead and read.
They wanted
no,
to-
you had to
they-
bring up drafting the linebackers in the first of all, he wasn't a first round pick. Second of all, we traded back up. Second of all, we traded back up into the first round to get him. So technically, he should have been in the second round. And he was the guy. He was a guy. He was a guy. But I can tell you right now, Jahad Campbell does not have the same
I hope
issues.
Jahad Campbell is not a window licker like he was.
All right, read that super chat from Miss Cynthia. Thank you, Miss Cynthia.
Sending a little something to my 2 faves. Thank you very much, Miss Cynthia. We appreciate it. We really hope you are out there having a good one, too. So let's give Miss Cynthia a nice round of applause like I did for everybody else. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, man. All right, so round of applause to all the super chat contributors so far. Slick kicked it off. Jax followed it up, and Cynthia in the building. We got a Peachy's in the building. 24 months.
24 months. Let's go. I love the support from the ladies that are faithful, man. That do me special right there, man. I love seeing it, man. I love seeing it.
Yeah.
You get a good woman behind you, man. You can't fail at anything, man. So you got them here in Groves, man. I love that.
Let's read her take, though. This draft is more crucial than ever for the 49ers. They have to hit on at least 5 that will be starters. Do you think they got to hit on at least 5 of these 11
It's funny.
picks?
Tony and I did a show just last night, and I asked that same exact question. Now, I don't think they have to be starters. I think we need contributors, right? So my example is this. We need 2 on the defensive line, whether it be 1 edge and 1 defensive tackle, 2 defensive tackles, right? But we know that they rotate heavy on the defensive line. So I won't say that they have to be starters. You know what I'm saying? But they have to be consistent contributors. I think we need an offensive lineman. I think we need 2 on the defensive line, right? What you laughing at? You laughing?
I just read the comments while I listen to you.
Oh, okay. All right. I think we need a linebacker to contribute, and I would like there to be a contributor in special teams. Now, you take that how you want. Is that going to be a return guy? Is that going to be a gunner? Is that going to be a kicker? Is it going to be a long snapper? Is it going to be a punter? However you choose to look at it, because we don't have a long snapper. Don't be mad and surprised if we draft a long snapper. Y'all thought y'all got mad at kickers? Wait till we draft a long snapper. Y'all going to shoot your television sets. We're going to look like Cowboys
a long
fans.
snapper after selecting the 50-year-old long snapper. Isn't he like 50?
He better not make this roster.
Is he 50, though? Is he like 46?
He got a pension, and he shouldn't be playing football no more.
Hey, man, he was hand-selected by Brant Boyer, special teams coach.
And never missed a game. He's missed 1 game his whole career, bro.
Damn.
The dude is actually pretty dope. He's pretty dope. I ain't going to hold you.
All right, Mike,
if he's
you got
good,
the second-round pick?
No, you do. You're not putting this on me. Actually, all right, give it to me. Y'all ain't gonna like it.
Yeah,
I'm
give
with
it to you. You giving it? Yeah, you got it.
Go to tight end.
Oh, shit.
Elijah Arroyo, right there, sitting right at the top. Now, if you want to trade back, I'm with that. I'm with that. If you want to trade back, we can have some fun and trade back here. But if I'm picking next, it's Elijah Arroyo, baby. I'm letting you know right now.
All right.
I told y'all I had 1 guy in mind that I want. He is not going to he's not going to make it to the 3rd round, y'all. He went out there and dominated at the Senior Bowl. Y'all heard the report from Wayne. If you didn't hear the report from Wayne, you slacking on your pimping. Wayne told y'all he went out there, he showed off and went the hell home.
He was the man. I ain't going to lie. He was best tight end out there. But he also got hurt. And that's something that he did a lot in college. So I'm just a little weary on drafting and him not being available. You want Jordan Reed? That's as a Jordan Reed as you're going to get with the injuries and all.
Yeah. And we know that Kyle wanted Jordan Reed. Kyle went and got, y'all might forget. I remember Kyle went back and got Jordan Reed here.
He drafted him And Washington.
And brought him here.
Yeah, I just said if you want Jordan Reed, then that's the guy. Like, all right, Mike. So I'm gonna let them trash you in the comments. I won't pull anything up unless it's a super chat.
Oh no,
okay?
I want to see it. No.
So you said you wanted.
Here we go with the too soon. Look at Pete with a bunch of numbers saying too soon
so
already.
You talked about trading back. All right, you got the Falcons,
That's why
the
I
Chargers,
said it.
the Falcons,
I think he's going to go somewhere in the 50s.
The Falcons, Chargers, and the Bills. They all draft. The two last teams draft in the 50s. I don't see the Chargers reaching to take a tight end, even though they need a tight end. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they might go tight end.
Who's behind us?
If we go Chargers, the Cowboys.
Oh shit!
If we go Chargers, we could get 80. They're allowing us to get 86 back. So you move back 12 spots in round 2 to get your tight end. If he's there, if he's not there, this is gonna be funny. If he's not there, do you have a plan B? Because you still got to go.
Yeah, we only took a linebacker, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll see what edge guys and what defensive tackle. I'm probably going to go defensive tackle.
So you want to make this trade for a pick 86 and 55?
If you with it, you do the trade. I'll make the pick.
Okay. Matter of fact, you can make all the picks, and I'll be the trade guy. All right, let's offer the trade. All right, the trade was accepted. Princely went, Beck, boom, 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 boom. He's there.
Let's fucking go, baby. And look. My guy Azariah Thomas is right there.
So
I was going to ask you if he was there. I was going to ask if he was there.
Would you take, you want Elijah Rowe over Quinshawn Judkins?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Over
Because
Jack Sawyer on the edge?
Let me tell you. I don't think they're going to do anything with the running back position other than Christian McCaffrey this year. We can go out and draft whoever we want. Ain't nobody getting touches other than CMC. He's healthy. They're going to run him into the ground after what they paid him last year to sit on the sidelines.
Bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Matthew, a member of the Breezy Bunch crew. Says, not sure if the movie Draft Day gives you guys a certain feeling when watching it, but it does for me. And I need Kyle and Lynch to give me that feeling in the draft. First of all, I watch this movie every draft period. Like, this is a movie that's just in my staple of draft day moments. So this is a movie that goes into my queue. What are your thoughts on it?
Well, let me tap into my inner Usher. These are my confessions.
I have never seen it. Gotcha.
Never, not even wanted to see it. You
I
know
knew
why?
that was coming.
I think Kevin Costner is one of the most dry actors I've ever seen in my entire life.
First of
him
all,
and what's the dude's name that was the motorcycle dude, Ghost Rider?
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage. They are dry like pan-seared pork chop, overcooked pork chop in the pan. Bro, like, it's tough. Like, they are dry. Him and Kevin, I can't do it.
I respect
and I love
that.
The Bodyguard. I love The Bodyguard.
Yeah,
right?
but he was dry in The Bodyguard.
And I like Face Off.
And I felt like
he was.
Yeah, but that was his biggest movie?
That was my
Field of
favorite
Dreams.
movie that Kevin
Field of
Costner
Dreams
was
had
in.
to be Kevin Costner's biggest movie.
I'm not a baseball guy. I ain't watched that
Got
shit.
you. But I think that had to be his biggest movie, right? I think.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Val Kilmer, who passed away.
Yes, yeah, he did pass away recently.
So that's funny you brought up actors and wanted to send our condolences. All right, Matthew, thank you for that comment.
Elijah Arroyo.
See, Moneyball is a baseball movie, but I feel like we're applying those concepts to football right now. Like, isn't that crazy? All right, so Mike, are we going Elijah? Okay, yes, you said it, right? Cool, boom. Mike, I'm going to let you rock this whole draft, bro. And I'm going to
I'm making all the picks?
And I'm going to defend you in the comment section when they come at you, for sure, 1,000%.
Oh.
When I tell you I got your back, fam, I got your back, fam.
All right, so we on the board again. Win 75.
But I got you. I got you an extra pick, though.
You did. All right, so we got to check some important positions right now, guys. Let's take a look at the tackle position. I want to look at corners. I want to look at edge. I just got to see who's. You know what? Let's pull up best available. Let's see if any names stand out on that list. Let's.
All right, so you got tight end. Jordan Birch is there. I really like him off the edge. I think he can be brought in. Ozzie Trapilo is there. As far as his offensive lineman, I think he'd be stout on the offensive line.
Is he a right tackle or is he a left tackle?
Bring some grit and bring some mother freaking both. He's a swing tackle. He'll bring some grit to the San Francisco 49ers offensive line, in my opinion. As far as his mobility and him being able to move,
scroll down a little bit.
might be a little stiff. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, you know. See if I can blow this up a little bit more for you.
There we go. Oh, now we cooking. Now we cooking. Now we cooking. Oh, so he played right tackle last year.
Yeah, and he played left
Ladies and gentlemen,
tackle.
we have our pick.
Okay, all right. The pick is.
We ain't even gonna waste no time. You said that he's a monster. He's a swing guy, right? The Niners are looking to maybe upgrade at that right tackle position and replace a guy that just left the building. This sounds like it's him right here.
I actually like that pick. I'm not going to lie, because now you're getting mean up front. I think the identity of the 49ers offensive line, they don't have one. I think that's tough, right? Because even with Trent Williams there, I feel like it's like Trent Williams, like he the guy, but he's not really vocal, right? He's more of a just, I'm going to shut up and do it.
Is Trent Williams a nasty physical guy, or is he a finesse guy?
I feel like he's
because we know he gets nasty when he upset.
Yeah, but he's a finesse. He's a unicorn,
bro.
Yeah, like he not looking. That does not mean he doesn't play nasty and physical, because he's looking to take you down to the ground, right? But at the end of the day, he's a big teddy bear. Like, in my opinion, I want a rhino. I want one of those guys. I want the offensive line to get this identity. All right, Mike, you got your next third round pick from the trade that you traded up earlier. All right.
So now we're going to look for centers, and I want a pure center here. I'm not looking for a guard that might be able to play center. Oh, absolutely, man. We're not going to sit here and bash my guy Jake Brindle and then be we'll just get a fifth round center.
To draft a Seth McLaughlin right here. It's not happening.
Well, no, but Seth is my guy.
Yeah,
Seth
but I'm
is
not
my guy,
allowing you to reach. That's or reach to get a Jonah Monium. Like, you're not reaching right now, bro. Go to a different position.
All right, so let me tell you all right now. Seth isn't making it outside the third round. I'm gonna tell you all that right now. So I know that how this thing might have him ranked. Seth isn't going to make it out the third round. Zabel isn't going to make it out the third round, and maybe Jared Wilson makes it out of the third round. Maybe, but that's where it's going to stop.
Jared Wilson's gone.
Okay, so then there you go. Boom. But he's not better for the center position.
Oh, yes, he is.
For the center, then he's not better than Seth McLaughlin. No,
how is he not better than Seth McLaughlin, bro?
He's not better, bro. He got worked in that game in Clemson. He got worked against Clemson.
So Seth never got worked in a game? All right, I tell you what. All right, shut up. We gonna look. Like, bump that. You got that, like, and this is no hate.
Wait, let me throw my caveats in there though, bro.
I look like he got worked in this game. Let's see, 68.3. I'm gonna go off the grades. You know what? I can't scroll back up. He got worked against Penn State. Look at. You know what? Look, I'm gonna focus on the dark yellow grades. You can't say that 60s is work, because 60s is what our starter is. That still work, bro. I don't want to replace the starter with the same starter material.
Wait till you pull up Jared Wilson then. Wait till you pull up Jared Wilson.
All right, he's probably worse. Right. All right. So let me see if I can go back and look at Jared Wilson. This is why this 30-minute show is on for an hour and 30 minutes, because Mike be just far to the left, like he's out of this world. Like, literally,
y'all let these draft boards fool y'all eyes.
First of all, I'm not a draft board guy. Second of all, I'm not letting the draft board fool me. I want the athletic guy. Give me a guy that's going to be able to move in this run defense. I'm trying to see where he went. That's what's taking me so long. I know he went in the third round. Where did he go?
You sure he even came off the board?
He did, because he's not in the pool. All right, can I just?
He might be listed under guard.
No, he's listed under center.
Talking about Jared Wilson from Georgia, y'all. Just so y'all know who we're looking for. We are looking for the name. Damn, he should not have gone.
I know
early.
He's not going to go that high, right? Right.
I mean, it's possible somebody reached though. You don't know. We got the randomness turned on. So
you're right. It is.
There he is, right there, bottom of the screen. Seahawks.
Damn, mother.
Yeah.
Seahawks, what are they doing?
Wait till we got to see a couple 40 grades.
I got mad.
We got to see a couple 40 grades here for this to be justified for us. Oh shit.
Can somebody please, just tell Mike for the first time ever that he's wrong? Please.
Nah.
I mean, and look, I also watched him work Walter Nolan. So, at the end of the day, when Walter Nolan lined up as the nose tackle, you want to know who worked that ass? It was this guy right here. It was the
I
big
ain't afraid to admit it. I got some bias in me though. I'm not afraid to admit it. I got some bias in me.
I learned that I have bias in me too. But this ain't the year my bias is, because We ain't drafted no Michigan player.
All right. So then, I mean, is Monheim still up there? I'm not looking for him right now, but I'm saying we can get him later. Okay, so we can get him later. All right, so let's get away from the let's get away from the guard center position.
Okay. All right.
Let's look at corners. Let's see what corners are still available right now, Wayne.
Okay, now you speaking my language, bro. See, now you speaking my language. And I think next week when we'll do this, I'll do the drafting and you do the facilitating.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. You do the trading and all that stuff. I like Jacob Parrish.
I see Parrish up there. Yeah. Parrish stood out right away, but it's way too early for Parrish.
You think so? Oh yeah, 86.
Yeah, Parrish got like a fourth.
He's going to go in the third round.
You think Parrish getting picked that early?
Yeah. Third round goes up to 102. He's ranked 110.
I've been trying my hardest to ignore everything about Kobe Bryant because of his name. I'm not going to lie to you.
Let me tell you about Kobe Bryant, bro. All right. Okay, let me ask you this. How much do you love Deommodore Lenoir?
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Yes.
12.
Then you're going to love him at a 15.
Stop playing with me.
Bro, this kid is more of a dog than Demo, bro. And see, Demo wasn't a dog coming in. This kid is a dog coming in. All right. When you look at Kobe Bryant, man, all right, so he might not have ran the fastest or whatever like that, but he's pretty damn good speed. What I like about Kobe Bryant is his ability just out there to get into the wide receivers' heads. Like, that's what he does. He's a trash talker from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. Like, this kid at the Shrine Bowl, bro, like, he trash talked the dude so bad that like it was just bad.
I like that. I like that, but that means he's going to get a lot of penalties in the NFL.
Possibly. Not for you don't get penalties for trash talking. You get penalties for saying bad words if they hear him.
We had a player that what you're describing.
He
got into people's heads a lot, but he got penalties all the time.
I'm trying to think who you're talking about.
Oh man, not Chris
because Richard
Culliver.
Sherman was a trash talker.
No. It was before. Was it Chris Culliver?
Might have been Chris Culliver. I never liked him though.
You never liked Chris Culliver? I don't know, man. Okay. All right. So then, let's go back to the board. Let's see who's all available there.
Thank you, Nigel.
We're gonna try to move this thing along
for gifting a membership. Yes, we are. We do apologize. We'll be out of here in an hour, guys. So stick with us. All right. So you don't want to go corner right here. All right. So at 86, our trade pick. You could go running back here. I like DJ Giddens. You could get your wide receiver. There's a Jalen Royals available. You can go mean guard if you want. Your boy Savion Williams is there.
Yeah.
You already went with Elijah Aurora. I wasn't expecting that. You could go double up and get a Wyatt Milam, all right, to play guard and tackle as well.
I think it might be Savion time, bro. But see, Savion should be there at 100. I think Savion's going to be there at 100.
I don't think he will be.
You don't think so? What safety? Are there any safeties on the board right now?
Latham? I don't. You could get Ransom from Ohio State.
That's Latham right there. I don't like him right there, though. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, what would you do, Wayne? I need some help, man. Come on, man. Help me out here. What would you do?
I feel like because this is a trade pick and Kyle Shanahan technically likes to draft these running backs in the third round, I'm leaning on either going R.J. Harvey from UCF, or DJ Giddens that are available. Now, I know there are running backs later on in this draft that we could possibly get, but we're talking about getting a guy that can come in here and just do some things. I mean, you see the 4.16. Listen, I can't preach about what I like from running backs without explaining to you the 4.16 number. You see, Mike, when I pulled up the running back, I didn't go to what his stats were. I didn't go to that he ran 1,343 yards, 6.5 yards per average with 7 touchdowns, 20 receptions, 32 targets, and 200. I didn't read that. I read 4.16. When I'm looking at running backs, I need to know how well do these guys run after the contact. How many yards are they averaging after each time they're contacted? He's getting an extra 4 yards plus. Man,
I know, man.
It's hard. It's a third-round pick. It's not your pick. It's a pick you got in the trade, so you can look at it.
But this is why I like Marks. Everything that you just said is what I like about Marks. What we can get later.
Yeah,
in the
draft. But Marks isn't getting like the different body types.
Oh, he is. You better look him up. See, he's a name that people don't respect.
First of all, I'm going.
USC.
I didn't say that I didn't respect him. That's not what came out of my mouth. All right.
Where do they have him on this? I need to see where they have
He's
Marks.
low down here. I'm not even going to lie. All right, here
There
we
he
go.
is right there.
here.
You just had him. Wow. And look at his grade. How is he so low? Look at their grades on this dude. How is he so low? Elusive, maybe?
Maybe
is it
fumbles?
the elusive rating?
The elusive, he's not as elusive, so that means he doesn't make people miss as much, but he does average 3 yards after contact. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? He only has one drop.
Not terrible.
34
And see,
missed tackles.
what I like about him
that.
more, though, is his hands, though. This guy's got way better hands.
Yeah, he's definitely a weapon out of the
That's what I like about him.
Let's look at his
I looked
body,
at him.
5'10", 208. I love it.
Yeah. No, I like this guy as a replacement, a future replacement for CMC, if I'm being honest with you. Now, you can
think all
convince
these
me on
guys are
Giddens.
future replacements of CMC because it's their ability to catch out of the backfield, right? He's a little bit bigger. He's 6'1", 212. Kyle, I mean,
you know what? Let's get Giddens. Let's load.
No.
this
I'm
offense,
not.
man.
I'm not walking you in. I'm not. You no. Because
because his elusiveness. Look at that elusive. Like we're talking about. That's double. He done came out and doubled that bad
force,
boy,
bro. Like that. 55
Yeah.
missed tackles force. God, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Right? 55. Or Devin Neal. He's one of my faves too. 47 missed tackles forced. All right, 3.73.
Nah, but I like the 6'1". I like the running back with size. If he's gonna break out, I wanted to be somebody with a little bit more size and catch radius in case Brock.
Damian Martinez, Jadon Blue is there as well.
Know?
So
I think Giddens is the biggest of those guys that you just named. I think he's the 6'1" guy, right?
6'1", yeah.
Everyone else is like 5'10", 5'11". So I like Giddens more than him.
I mean that's if you want to go running back. I do like Jalen Royals. And if you're looking for a player that can produce yards after catch, run great routes, my only discrepancy is like, what's his ability to get open? I do not want to go through that for another 3 or 4 years. Like being able to get open. Now I think he's better.
A pure route runner.
I think he's better at getting open than Deebo Samuel was, but I still think he might struggle in getting open. He has an 80 grade though in versus man coverage. So if you manning him up, you're not good luck. Joe Quavius, I think is how you say his first name. We call him Woody though.
Yeah, Woody is the nickname. Jaquavius is a
yeah. So I mean, where do you want to go, Mike? We're still in round 3 because we got to speed this up.
All right, what would you do, honestly?
I would go. We got 2 more 3rd round picks. We haven't addressed the.
Is Harvey bad? Is Harvey bad?
No, Harvey's not bad.
He's right there.
He's not bad. Look at his elusive rating. 69 missed tackles forced.
All right, we going with Harvey.
Okay.
I'm gonna listen to the stats that you like, and I'm gonna look at the person who's doing a little bit better. I'm gonna
look
take
at his
Harvey. What's
explosive
his size?
plays plus
Is he
15,
6 foot?
bro. Look at that, 5'9", 208. He's got the size of a back. No, but he's got the size of the back though. That's why his elusiveness is probably so great. No, I love Devin Neal out of Kansas too, by the way. But we don't have to go here, Mike. You didn't even look at the edge rushers. You didn't look at the defensive interiors. Those are positions we need to address.
I don't think this is a good edge draft. You could look at the edge guys, but I like the interior guys might be something worth looking at. But I don't like this draft for edge players. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I really don't.
I love David Walker. I would love David Walker to be a 49er. I think on the edge, and you know what, Mike? We don't have to go running back here because I like your theory. So there are guys you can get later, but I really think you need to address the interior of the defensive front. I don't care if you reach for a big run stuffing guy, athletic guy like J.J. Peaks. But
you like Aeneas Peebles also, don't you?
I
thought
love
Aeneas
him.
Peebles was somebody that you told me about earlier.
Because
He's
this
a good player.
this kid is a nonstop motor. The only issue with him is he's undersized. Do you want to go 6'1", 290? Like is that the route you want? I do. I don't see a problem with it. He can get to the quarterback. 17.8% pass rush win rate. Now, as far as him being a run-stopping DT, that's why you double up. But
right. Well, no, because we have to draft 2 of these.
Right, but is it too early at 86 to go with one of these
Yes.
100 guys? All right.
Yes.
So, I mean, you could double up on the offensive line, get a Jonas Savanea, and have him kick him into playing guard, but you don't need 2 players kicking in right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the offensive line doesn't make sense. I say go with a skill player right here. So either running back or wide receiver. So Harvey, Giddens, or
let's look at the
Royals.
wide receivers. Let's see. Oh, these are the top guys here. Okay, right here. Okay.
Yeah,
See,
Harvey.
I like Savion. All right, so all right, I tell you what. Let's do Harvey now.
Okay.
Let's get Harvey. Boom. And then if my back's against the wall, I'm taking my wide receiver after this. Because I think we're going to get into the sweet spot.
Oh,
Of the defensive
Giddens
tackles.
blasted to the 100.
Wayne,
All
we
right,
haven't
Mike.
addressed the safety position yet, and
And we
Mabuka
still
is right
haven't
there,
addressed
bro.
the line, Mike.
Makuba is right there.
I know, but I
We have
really,
the defensive line.
I really think you need to go edge here. But this is your draft. I'm sorry. I said this was going to be your draft. Ooh, there's some guys.
Oh man, I like Jacob Parrish,
I know.
but I know. Wait, go back up. Oh man, I already got a tight end, so I gotta stop looking at Fanning. Makuba is right there. Oh boy. Oh shit! Wait, see I know what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Okay, all right. Let me look at my draft. Let me see what we've done so far. We've got the fans picked an edge guy, right? Mm-hmm. They went edge first.
They went.
Where's our results?
They went Jahad Campbell, which was the linebacker.
And then I got Arroyo.
You went with tight end.
And then we went with the tackle. And then we
got us an offensive lineman in the third.
Okay.
I'd say go David Walker here, but that's me.
Do we like David Walker?
I
like,
love David Walker.
Or are we settling, or is he?
You asking me or whatever? I love this kid. You want to talk about pass rush run rate? Boom, 21%, and he's good at stopping the run. And you can let the 6'1", 260 size look fool you. I don't care what type of talent he played against. I watched him play at the Senior Bowl against the top of the top, and he was still getting to the quarterback, bro. So and I know that's only for a week. But that lets me know if he could do it against the best of the best players. Imagine if he was at a bigger school, he would have been consistently doing it week in and week out like he did here at Central Arkansas. So I love David Walker. We did not address the center yet, Boats, but we will get there.
All right, we do need some. We need some help on the edge. We're hoping that Drake Jackson come back and give us something.
If you're looking for a guy that can set the edge, this is a guy that can do it.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. So let's go ahead and get David Walker here, man. Small school guy. Let's give him an opportunity to come and make a name for himself here with what is supposed to be one of the best defensive line coaches in the NFL.
And I'm glad that he crept up as a top 100 player. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he was lower for the longest, right? And now his name is starting to creep up. If
Parrish
you don't go,
is just calling us, bro.
I say either go Parrish here
right here,
or
bro.
go Oladejo and double up on the edge.
Nah, we gotta go Parrish, bro.
Okay.
He is like calling us right now, man.
Okay.
We've been talking about him for the last 3 rounds.
All right, that's in. It's done.
Our last
and
3
picks. He gives you stuff on special teams. You know what I mean? Now, first, I want people to understand, and I know, right? We didn't address the center position because the center that I felt like we should have drafted was gone. And there's still centers available, right? Mike's guy is right there at 167. He can go there now.
I've been telling y'all, Seth is
right.
going
So we're going to rock with Seth, even though
I
I think he's trash. We're going to go with Seth or Jonah. It's going to be one of them two dudes.
I told y'all Jonah is my fallback. It's Seth or Jonah, and I'm
Yeah.
okay with that. So we don't need to reach for either one of those guys right now because as long as one is there.
I just want to get to the end of this so I can find out where we went wrong. Like, I think people.
Okay. All right. So this is what we need to look at now.
Okay.
Where are we at? Let me see our picks so far. Let me see. No, go back. You was right there.
All right. So we've got Jahad Campbell. That was the fans' pick. Let me just point that out. This was the fans' pick.
Because Tony's watching right now. Tony going to cuss me out.
I don't give a Tony. You can't cuss nobody because you should have been here on time and then you could have voted just like everybody else. It was a fans' pick and they voted for Campbell. And then Mike has been drafting since and with my consultation. All right, Mike. Round 4, last pick, 138. Where you going? Oh, big board. We got running back.
Safety.
You can get you can double up on the O-line. You can go. You didn't do defensive end. Like I don't understand how we don't have an interior.
We did do defensive end. We just did.
Interior.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we we totally just bombed that.
Why isn't it letting you scroll it?
I don't know.
There we go. You did.
All right, Simeon Barrow is there from Florida, and this kid, I like him. He's a big run stuffing guy. 6'3", 290, still in that tweener phase. But
Yeah,
he's
but
really,
he's a shorter guy. We already went one small one, so we need a
we
big guy
didn't
here,
go we
man.
didn't go interior
I
yet.
thought we took the 6'1" guy. We didn't take him.
No.
Oh, we didn't. We didn't take him. Okay, so Simeon is in play here.
Yeah.
But we could probably get Simeon at 130. I mean 147.
Okay.
He's gonna be there at 147.
All right,
so
Mike's
let's
playing
not
the game.
let's not go Simeon there. I'm gonna watch this board because
This
I know
is
y'all are
when you
gonna care
trade
about
down,
the grade
though.
afterwards.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is
Well, that's your role. That's what you're supposed to be helping me with.
this is where you look to trade down and get more picks. But
Because we still need a safety. The Niners getting another Bowman would be crazy though, right? Like the Niners putting another Bowman in that back in the defense would be wild.
I like
right?
Billy Bowman Jr. because
know.
he's a ball hawk. He could play.
Is he
deep.
gonna be available though? That's the question.
If we're not
How far
trading
back
back,
is this trade?
all right. If we're not looking to trade back, all right, we could trade with the Titans, and that's it. Titans would be the
141. You know what? Do it and then get Bowman. He's gonna be there. I'm speaking into existence. Bowman gonna be there.
All right. So help me do the math on this, right? So we're giving up. So we got to get more from them, but I really don't want more. Oh, I like this. We're gonna have to ask for something in the future. Oh, you know what? Let's ask for 188, and let's see if we can give up 227. No, that ain't gonna work. No, that ain't gonna work. All right. So how do you want to do this, Mike?
They just charge you straight up.
We can't do it straight up. It's lopsided.
That's what.
straight up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what do we? How are we winning this?
We're not. That's why we need to. We're trying to get something else in return.
All right. Well, give us that 6th rounder next year.
Nope.
Oof. L.A.
We could get a 27 7th rounder. And let's give up one of our 7th rounders to make it more, you know what I'm saying?
All right, there you go. Let's go.
All right, so Mike is no.
No, he didn't go.
This
No, he didn't go.
motherfucker.
No, he didn't go. I don't want to do the draft no more.
Wow. I told you to draft him.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I said, yo, get him. And you was like, yo, we could trade back. He'll be there. Fuck. Minnesota don't even need a safety.
I'm about to create technical difficulties where I can't speak to nobody now. No, we're not trading nothing now.
We just got bamboozled. Mike, where you want to go, bro?
All right. Let's look at these defensive linemen again here, man.
Did we get a wide receiver yet? I say go. Dang. I say go Simeon, man. I say go Simeon.
Well, we were just talking about him, so let's go ahead and get Simeon. We going.
I say go Simeon.
We got all these picks coming up.
Yeah, but just do. I say double up on the interior. Get the quick guy, and then double up and get the big guy, like right back to back. You know what I'm saying?
I like a lot of names that are seeing here, but I feel like they all gonna be available. Like Kendra is gonna be there, right? Like,
nah, he gonna be going after we make this pick. You
get
ready?
Simeon.
All right, so Simeon is there,
and Kendra gonna be there. I bet you Kendra's there.
Do we need more offensive line help though? We got Trapio.
That's it.
I guess.
You don't want to do it?
I want to get the center. I don't mind getting
Go
the
ahead.
center here.
Give me Seth.
Can't Connor Colby play center?
No, I'm not doing that. I told you I'm not. If I'm picking him, it's gonna be a pure center. I'm not doing this whole tweener.
I feel like I like
guard,
Jonah.
He can play center.
So the center position will come down to Jonah, Jake, and Seth. But you know what? Let's go see. There's a safety I like better than a lot of these safeties that's still on the board. Craig Woodson. So keep your name circled around Craig Woodson. All right, special team safety. We could try to get him in the 7th round.
I like
that.
that.
We could try to get him in the 7th. All right, we got 2 7th round picks. We did not address the wide receiver position. Pat Bryant is.
Let me see what wide receivers are all available.
I got you, bro. Pat Bryant, Kobe Hudson from UCF, Kyle Williams is there, Isaac T-Slaw's there, Nick Nash, big guy. I
told you about Kyle Williams.
Speed.
I said Kyle Williams going to be good, but we don't want that here in the 49ers.
Okay, so we not.
I like Kyle Williams.
I like Kyle Williams too.
Wait, let me see where they have him ranked.
Antoine Wells Jr. Kyle Williams is ranked at 160, and we are picking at 147.
I tell you what, if he's there at 160, we're going to get him.
I'm
going to tell you that right now.
All right, so we won't go wide
pass
receiver
on him right now.
All right, I'm with that. I say go back to the interior and see if you can get value on the interior for the defense. You know what I mean? This is reaching, man.
Yeah, that's all reaches.
I like.
Let's look at the edge guys again.
Ty Robinson.
We doubled up on edge already, though, right?
No. We only got one edge. David Walker.
All right, let's look at edge again.
All right, so
Let's
you're
look
looking
at
for
edge one more
speed now
time.
out on the edge. So we're looking for speed on the edge. Ingram Dawkins got the speed. Fidel Diggs got speed. Ja Joyner.
And we got to remember we don't have any 6th round. Okay, we might have to do Dawkins right here, bro. We might have to do Dawkins. Is he related to Brian?
I don't know, but I know his stats look crazy, but his speed is great. But is he going to be another Robert Bill Jr.? That's the question. Like, is he going to be a guy like that?
Well, we don't know what they're going to be. They saying no.
No, I know.
Tony is saying Joyner. Is Joyner?
I like Ja Joyner. I do. I like Ja Joyner. I like him.
All right. You know what? Let's give a head nod to our resident GM at Nothing But Niners. Let's do it. Let's do Ja Joyner, man.
But is this a reach?
It's a reach. It's
why
a
don't
reach.
we go
but look,
wide receiver
we
here
go,
and then try to get him in the next round? We'll pick 160.
No, because with 160 we were supposed to be taking.
Yeah, but so why don't we take the wide receiver now?
And then get Ja afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So is Kyle Williams the guy you want?
I want Kyle Williams. Yeah,
all right, there it is.
And based off of ADP, this is about where he's getting picked anyway. I don't know if y'all saw that or not.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we didn't even get a linebacker. Kobe King is there.
We did get a linebacker. No.
Oh, yes, we did.
First pick was a linebacker. Don't do that.
You're right, but I'm looking
y'all
at
went
him
out there.
in more of a yeah, you're right.
All right, so let's go get Ja.
Or do we get your center?
I want him, but if he's there, that means that what's his name is there also, right?
We can still double up on edge later though. Like there's still another edge. Like so, do you want your center? That's the question. We did all this.
I do.
So then
I
get
want
your
my
center, bro.
guy
This your
too.
mock draft. Like you know
so
what
to
I mean?
give him to me, then pause.
Yeah, well, good. You got him, baby.
A grade, A grade right there, baby. A grade right there. Now we
all right. We got two
forward.
7th round picks because we traded one of the 7th round picks. I feel like we can get Fidel Diggs if we don't land a Ja Joyner. Fidel Diggs is from Syracuse, and he is
Can
pure
you tell
speed.
them something about Kyle Williams?
Off the edge. He's probably the best route runner coming out, like hands down, like the best route runner coming out of the thing. Oh man, there's some dogs, there's some talent left.
I just want to know one thing.
I want I want you to get the safety. I think you could get Craig Woodson and Fidel Diggs to close out this draft, and you would end on a solid note.
Just go to running backs real quick. I just need to know if Woods is there. He should be gone.
Nope.
Oh my God.
All right. So maybe we reached on a running back.
All right. So you pick on one guy. You pick one of those two guys.
I'm going Craig Woodson right here. I'm getting the safety.
All right. Take the safety.
It's good for me. Yeah.
Wayne, if Woods is there, I want Woods.
No. If you got, I would say double up at the edge. That's my and
Is he
the
gone?
edge is going. Damn, he gone.
Is Woods gone?
They gone. They are gone. Ethan Downs is there. Colin Oliver. Oh my gosh, this will be a solid pick. I like this kid. Oh my gosh. You want somebody that can just purely rush the passer? If that's what we're looking for, the speed.
Let me see his size. I want to see his size.
Oh God. 6'2", 240. He's the lighter. He's the edge rusher. He's not the run stopper. He's the guy you bring in to get to the quarterback. You can all you want. We drafted the bigger guy, the 260-pound guy. Colin Oliver. Y'all can sleep on him all you want. I think I mentioned him on the show. Like Colin Oliver would be a solid addition to the 49ers defensive front. I'm telling you, speed-wise, he got it. Speed-wise, he got it. Hold on. I'll tell you what he ran in the 40, too. Give me a second.
I'm looking up some edge guys here.
Colin Oliver, 4.56, 157 split in the 40. Yeah, man. And it's funny. And here's why I say draft him. Oh, I know what I was talking about. It was Jahad Campbell. I think Jahad Campbell is a better pass coverage linebacker who can rush the passer occasionally. They play the same position. So he can, in a 4-3, he's an edge. If he was in a 3-4, he'd be an outside linebacker just like Jahad Campbell. But he's better at rushing the passer than he is in coverage. All right? And you can see that. So at the end of the day, like I like this kid. Now, he didn't play a lot. He only played 2 games. But there's players that only played one game.
2 games.
Last year, he only played in 2 games.
Only played 2 games. Wayne, man, I don't know what to tell. What y'all want us to do out there, man? Y'all started it off.
Bro. It's a 7th-round pick. 7th-round pick.
Who can I know what team got Marks, Woody? Can I know what team got Woody? Please don't be in our division. Billy Bowman. They screwed us with that, man. I can't believe they took Billy Bowman.
That was funny, though. That was funny.
We got robbed.
So did Woody go? He went after us, right?
After our last
Fidel
pick.
Diggs went to the Colts.
Yeah.
Where is he at? He went to the Cowboys. Out of all the teams, he went to the Cowboys.
Okay.
You get the pick. It's your pick anyway. So where you want to go?
Is Seth Martin on there from West Virginia?
What position?
He's an edge guy.
No. You go Ethan Downs from Oklahoma. He's pretty stout. He's pretty average. Like good at set.
What about
stopping.
Logan Redding? Is he on here?
What position?
For edge guys. I'm only looking at edge. I was only talking edge.
Got you. Now these are the edges that are available: Ethan Downs, Elijah Austin, Colin Oliver, Brian Ugwu.
What quarterbacks are there? Let me shake this shit up. Let me shake this shit up.
Will Rogers, Donovan Smith.
Oh, Seth! No, give me Seth. I really think the Niners are going to draft him. Give me Seth right now. Right now. I swear to God, that's the Kyle Shanahan guy. I swear to God. I did not know Seth was still on the board.
You ready for this F?
It's going to be a nasty grade. It's going to be a nasty grade overall. It's okay, though. I'm okay with that.
All right.
Seth is going to be Kyle's guy.
This was fun. And I know it's not realistic. I know people are going to be like, whatever. First pick of the draft was the fans' pick, the subscriber's choice. All right, subscriber's choice. And we're going to go about that. I actually like doing the subscriber's choice. If we're live, first pick, you guys get the choice. You got to get in here because you guys get the vote. All right. And the first 3 that vote gets the pick. All right. Subscriber's choice, Jahad Campbell, linebacker out of Alabama, went first. We then traded back. And we were able to get an extra pick, 86, and we moved back 12 spots. So we got still our 2nd-round pick moved to 55. We drafted tight end Elijah Aurora. So we got us a weapon early for Brock Purdy, all right? All right. Then we went and addressed the offensive line. So we got a tackle for the future. He can play right. He can play left. Ozzie Trapillo. All right. Big monster up front. And then we went and got an elusive running back, like somebody that can make people miss, break tackles, R.J. Harvey with that extra 3rd-round pick we got from the Chargers in the trade. We addressed the edge with David Walker. All right. We addressed our cornerback position with Jacob Parrish. We just literally got 2 dogs. Then we traded down again. A little bit back, we were able to get Simeon Barrow Jr., defensive lineman. I know people are going to be like, this draft is trash because you only got 1 defensive interior guy. That's fine. All right. Then we went and got Kyle Williams, wide receiver out of Washington State. I don't know why he's rated so low. Seth McLaughlin. It wasn't an A, Mike, but it was a solid C. Craig Woodson, I thought would have been a little bit higher in grade, but it wasn't. Solid C+, and then Seth Hennigan, C+. We finished overall with a B, though, Mike. Like, shout out to everybody out there, man.
I thought the grade was going to be lower.
For who?
First half of the grade, for us, like overall.
Yeah.
Overall. I thought it was going to be a lower, like a high C. I thought the grade was going to be. But the top half of the draft was solid. Top half of the draft was solid.
Can I
I don't
be
care what
honest
they say about Elijah
Royal. I don't think you should have went tight end right there, bro. That right there up the draft. I'm not even going to lie. Like
listen.
Look, if
they
he's
gave
healthy,
George Kittle an F. They gave George Kittle an F. That's all I'm saying.
He's not George Kittle. That's number 1. Number 2, like, listen, you're not going to get the same type. He's willing to block. I'll put that out there. He's willing to block. He may. I don't know what his speed is like. I can't tell you what his speed is like.
He's a better speed and route runner and pass catcher than George Kittle was coming out.
We don't know if he's a better speed. That's number 1.
Yes, we the tape is there. We know from the tape
that you can't
that he's
tell
a better
from the
speed
tape
in college
how far his speed
than George
is.
Kittle did.
No. They were also utilized different. He was used more as a vertical threat, and George Kittle wasn't coming out of college. We can have this conversation forever. But at the end of the day, I think that's where the draft took the turn. But I felt like we did a hell of a recovery, Mike. Come on now. I'm going to keep it a buck. In real life, Mike, if by any means, Aston Genty falls to the second round at 43, I'm drafting that motherfucker. I don't give a and it ain't gonna happen, but I'm just saying, if it happened, he's getting drafted. It's just some players, you just not gonna pass up on. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not putting him in the Elijah Arroyo category. I think Elijah Arroyo is gonna be a dynamic pass catching tight end, and you could comp him to a guy like Jimmy Graham. Like if that's where you're going with some of the old school tight ends, but he's got the wiggle and the moves like Jordan Reed. He's got really good footwork. My only issue with him is his health. That's it. Other than that, he's a dynamic player. So, Mike, that was cool. Like,
if he was healthy all through college, they'd be talking about him like he was the next Tony Gonzalez, bro. I'm telling y'all something.
Ah, yeah, man.
I'm telling y'all something.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all something.
But
this kid, they'll see. I tell you, whether he's on the Niners or not, I'm gonna make y'all regret that name. I'm gonna make y'all regret that C.
I think he's gonna be a star in the NFL if he can find a way to keep himself healthy. I think that's the hardest part. Like seeing him getting injured at the Senior Bowl without seeing him getting injured at the Senior Bowl blew my mind. I didn't even know he got injured, and then when it came to the combine, he couldn't test because he injured himself at the Senior Bowl. All right, Mike, great draft, man. Send us home. Shout out to everybody out there, all the Breezy Bunch crew members. Appreciate you guys, man. And encourage everybody to join, man. I know I ask everybody all the time, but encourage them, man. Tell them it's one of the best things. You guys get the cool perks. Mike, I always love doing these with you because I know there's going to be a left field or right field situation when I'm dealing with Mike. And that Elijah Arroyo we haven't talked about this motherfucker for weeks. Literally have not mentioned him up. But Mike told us at the very beginning of mock draft that was his tight end number one. He's made that clear.
I'm sticking to it too. I'm not swaying from that. He's my tight end one. My best running back coming out of this whole draft is going to be Woods. I don't care what y'all say. I'm finding my guys and I'm liking my guys. So y'all just gonna have to deal with it. I didn't get Woods in this draft, but I got the one player I wanted to get. So I'm happy with that.
All right, man. Mike, say this home, bro.
We are live all the time, kicking it with the fam, bro. That's Breezy. I'm Mike, and this is the BAM Show.
Sure you get. That's what you get.
What's up, faithful? Thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and make sure you check out some of the other cool videos.